As soon as I click that, Frankie starts getting all sniffly. It's good to know. Right, so we're going here. We're live. This is working. This is episode 1 of the Bit of Banter Bobcast. Are we going to call it?
Sounds okay to me.
Let's go with that then. I'm actually loving the picture Frankie's got up here. I know he says that's not actually his Skype picture anymore.
It's not?
I love it. I think it's class.
So why is that showing up if it's not current?
I don't know. I think it's because I'm getting a lot of delay.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of repeats here. No, I'm now hearing the conversation.
Yeah, you're
2 minutes ago.
If you're watching it on the stream as well, Frank, you're supposed to mute the stream because there is an intentional 30-second delay.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Yeah, because Twitch is basically set up as a gaming.
I understand. Channel. I just forgot to unmute it or to mute it there with a picture. What I was saying there, I think I set that up on the phone. Actually, no, the way I'm looking at it looks like I'm looking at the laptop, so I don't know why it saved it, because when I'm logged on to Skype, it shows a different picture.
Yeah, the picture that I'm seeing on Skype for you, Frank, is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look a bit mental on it.
I think it's actually quite appropriate because, see, this is the Frankie that I know. Everybody sees the professional Frankie, you know. I'm a worker. I'm the hard guy. I'm like, you know, I'm very
motherfucker.
But no, this is who I see. Like every time I look at him, I just think Frankie. Like,
and that's why you keep coming back, isn't it?
That's the reason.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good idea at this point to introduce each of us. We only have 3 people in the chat today, but we will be joined over the next few weeks by some more friends of ours.
Hopefully.
Cool. Yeah, that's the plan. And yeah.
And at the minute, just like I say, to introduce us then, I'm Tom, and I'm a broke ass student that doesn't do much with his days. So I thought, why not go and chat to people and pretend like I'm doing something. And this is Frank.
Like that. That's good to know. This is Frank. I'm not a broke student. I'm just broke. I've been described as someone who lets on to be a gamer, but I'm not actually a gamer, so I don't know how to get that. So my forte onto this is I like my science fiction and things like that. So basically, because my name's Kirk, so I was kind of forced into the whole kind of sci-fi foray, and then became a geek. So anything like that I like, so it's okay.
Awesome. And this is Michael.
Hello, yes, Michael here. I'm also broke, but I'm not a student. A big comic book collector, TV fan more than movies. When it comes to comics, it's Marvel. When it comes to TV, I watch a lot of genre stuff, sci-fi, fantasy, etc. But I also watch cop shows, sitcoms, everything, anything under the sun. I'm a voracious TV collector as well, and I'm not a gamer. So this is all new to me. Twitch being a gaming dedicated kind of environment is what I can see. But yeah, games are never been my thing. Just because I devote my free time to, as I say, comic books, and if I ever conquer the need to sleep and I get those extra 7 hours a day, then I'll probably explore games and possibly, I don't know what else, grown up real life relationships maybe, who knows. But as it is,
I heard of those.
Yeah, I've heard of those too. Yeah.
Talking about what you said there about your comic books and things like that, I think the 3 of us are kind of like that. But I also have a big collection of comics as well. Haven't read any in about 10 years. To be quite honest with you, I'd love to get back into it, but I feel like I just don't have the time, which is my excuse why I don't game.
It's time is the issue. Okay, I was just going to say why. Like, I was just curious.
Yeah, well, the last storyline I ever remember reading is Spider-Man, the Book of Ecosel by Straczynski. I don't remember much after that. I have just ordered Old Man Logan to kind of get my taste buds going again.
Oh, I'm stealing that off you.
Yeah, no, they're all first editions as well, and I got them for £8.
Nice. Actually, I've got an awful feeling as well, because you know what my collection is like. because Frankie and myself were both ordering comic books at the same time for a long
Yeah.
time, and the way we were getting them was this was back in the days before you could set up
We got
an
them
order with a
shit.
shop.
You got them cheap as shit.
Exactly. So
It was great.
we were getting in multi collections of stuff, and basically we were both working at the time. We didn't have time to sit down and read them, so there are boxes full of this stuff that we don't even know what either of us has in
Yeah.
most of the stuff.
Wow, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
I know. I got onto a bit of a habit of just buying hardbacks after a while and just buying signed comics. So I'm sitting there with like Superman Forever signed. I've got a lot of PCG stuff and things like that. So I don't even know if any of my stuff's worth anything at all. A couple of Stan Lee stuff.
And this, folks, is the reason why we're all broke. And just to let you know, eventually we'll be putting like advertising down here where we'll be looking for everybody to just come in and give us free money. Please,
Yep,
please give us money.
Yeah.
We're
Go
broke.
fund me by the Banter.
Yeah, exactly.
You had
So-
me at free money, yeah. That's yeah. I'm very pro free money, giving it and receiving it. Yeah.
Oh, you communist.
So there's a possibility that I might actually have that old man Logan from the original Wolverine series sitting around somewhere.
Well, it only came out last year, so
No, the trade paperback only came out last year, but it's based on like a four-story arc, I think
Yeah.
it is. In the
5
original
story.
Wolverine.
5
story,
parts.
is it? 5 part?
Yeah, last year, was it a couple of months ago, I picked up The Death of Wolverine as well, so those are two kind of real stories I want to sit down and read. I've got that in hardback.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I want to read because the next Wolverine film that they're expecting to come out.
Oh, man, Logan.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
they're thinking that's where they're going to be going with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that or read that or something like that.
it's going to be R-rated as well, which is something I wanted to tie onto something Michael wanted to talk about, which was Batman v Superman as well. Like so.
Ooh, yes. But we'll talk about that in a bit.
Sorry, I was just taking a drink of my coffee there. Sorry, because it's something that I wasn't immediately going to jump onto. It was just a reference there because we mentioned it. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, I threw it. Well, I threw it out as something we could talk about later on. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we can talk about it really, but
Well, I think
it's one of those things it's not far away now. It's only like a couple of weeks away, so it's on the it's on the radar. But
Yeah,
sorry, continue with your.
well, one of the things that it does not seem to want to be coming up right now for some reason, but let me just see if I can adjust this and bring it up on the screen.
Yeah.
There are quite a few films that are going to be coming out now over the next few months. And actually quite a few that have come out already, and damn, this does not seem to be working. So while I'm working through the technical difficulties here, we've already had 3 films come out so far. We had Ant-Man in the summer of last year.
Yes.
We had Fantastic Four, and we very recently had Deadpool come out, which I think both of you have both seen Deadpool, haven't you?
Yes. Oh God, yeah, I've seen that.
Bam, 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 bam. Can't get that out of my head since I've seen it. That's the only thing I don't like about that film is that fucking 3-string fucking music.
What are you talking about?
And when you go through it, right, it's very subtle. During the action scenes and stuff like that, there, all you get is bam, 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 in between music. And that was the only thing that was doing my head on. Other than that, I absolutely loved it.
Was that around about the maximum effort parts of the film?
Yeah, so every time there was a big fight scene and things like that, even the chase scenes and all from the start, it was there. And I stupidly was thinking, Jesus, are they going to play Michael Jackson's Beat It here? You know?
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So, but it was just annoying. It was kind of slightly off-putting for reasons that nobody else will understand or kind of care about, or because I'm a wee bit mental. And can you take that picture down of me?
No, I love this picture. This picture is awesome.
So
I told you, like, if you wanted to change it in such a way where you were going to be coming on camera at some point, that's perfect.
I'll probably will come on camera at some point. Maybe not during this one. I mean, I'll get my new Harry Potter glasses next week, so so might look a little bit sexy.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait a week. I can't wait a week for that.
I'll send you some pictures, Michael. Don't you worry.
Ooh, I like the sound of this.
This is almost as good as the free money you were promising.
I'll tell you. Next, I'll be on one of those video campsites.
Well,
You
when
know?
you have the technology now, it's all set up for you. So
I do.
you know,
But less about my wanting to be a cam model aspirations.
because you're always talking about that, Frankie. We're just sick of hearing about it.
Yeah.
That's so here. That's what people say. I think it's Tom letting on to be me. Really, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
You know, because you have the time, because being a student and things like that. So
Yeah, I know it's an important part of my day trying to be you, trying to make
like
it you in every way. Yeah, it's like being able to pull the face like that is like the hardest part of it.
Nobody can pull a face like that. That's better than Zoolander. There, it's better than Blue Steel.
It kind of is, isn't it?
It's better than Blue Steel and Magnum put together.
That's a good question. Actually, have either of you guys seen Zoolander 2 yet?
Don't want to.
Steve, Mike,
I haven't. I won't be in a great rush. Well, are you a fan? Were you a fan of the first one? Yeah.
I became a fan of the first one because everybody kept talking about it. You know, it was one of those cult classics. It's like, oh, it's really funny, you have to watch it. And then when you watch it, it's shit. And the only reason why I actually did like it is because it has Michael Jackson's Beat It on it. And that was funny. That's pretty much it. And I hear the second one's not that good.
I hear the second one's not that good either. I liked the first one well enough. It was quite old when I saw it. I was going out with a girl who was a huge fan of it. She introduced me to it, and it was blown up out of all proportion. So it didn't meet up to the expectations I had, but I liked it, and I like the cast. I like Stiller. I like the guys.
I do like Ben Stiller.
Yeah, a lot, but he does also do a lot of bad movies.
True.
Yes.
I don't know why he does that. He's dangerously becoming like Adam Sandler.
Yes, yeah. Oh yeah, I shudder to think, but you're right. You are right.
Yeah.
Well, did he really have a lot of good films to start with, though?
Well, it's not the fact whether he has good films. I mean, he is a good actor. I mean, at least some of the stuff is funny. I mean, he does stupid crap like Duplex and stuff like that. I can't remember the English name. That was the American name for it. By Drew Barrymore. I just like watching him in a film. I don't care if the film's shite.
No, I did try watching Duplex at one point, and it was quite difficult. It was kind of like a bad rip off of what do you call that film that Tom Hanks was in? I think with Goldie Hawn, where they buy a house.
Turner and Hooch, wasn't it?
No, that's called the dog.
They buy a house.
Yeah, Homeowners is it or something like that? You call it, and basically the house starts falling apart.
You're talking about Money Pit.
Money Pit, that's it. Yes.
Oh, the old. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Was it Shelley Long was in that? No.
Shelley Long, that's it. Yeah. It was kind of like a modified remake of that from the way I would take it, mixed with a couple of other different stories in there. But the premise of it being they buy a property, it's not exactly what they expected. But in this one, it's not because the property's falling apart; it's because of the upstairs neighbour.
Yeah, I never thought about it like that. So, which is well. I was going to say something there, but I can't remember now.
Well, I was trying to bring up a list, and like I say, I'm still having technical difficulties with this year. Trying to
is it the superhero list that you have?
It is, yes. I can't seem to bring it up for some reason.
It's just a list of all the superhero films coming out between now and.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all the Marvel ones, isn't
it? It's Marvel, DC. It's basically everybody. Fox is in there as well with their own films.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still kind of just working away at this in the background at the same
time. While you're doing that, we'll go back to your original thing anyway with the three films. I mean, with Ant-Man and Shitastic Four.
Yes. Well said. Well said. Yes.
What was the other one?
Deadpool.
Well, yeah, Deadpool.
Deadpool. See, even saying Shitastic Four is kind of putting my thought process off. That was the best analogy I could come up with, so I couldn't think of anything after that at all. But Ant-Man, I loved Ant-Man. I'm glad I got to see it in the pictures. It was months before I seen it, but when I was over in the States seeing the wee man, it was in one of those dollar cinemas, and I'm really glad I seen it because I really loved it. But it's not good for repeated viewings.
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it's not. I'm finding that with a lot of films now. It's fantastic on the big screen, or it's even fantastic for the first time you watch it, but after that, it's just not good with repeat viewing. Maybe that says more about me than the film itself, but yeah, that's what I start to find really now.
No, I do
I
think it
saw it.
is.
I saw it a couple of times. I saw it a couple of times in the cinema. I haven't seen it since I saw it in the cinema, and I loved it too. Like I would give it 10 out of 10 without
Yeah.
hesitation because it was a